Alright, are you ready for this? We're done. We're ready early. 60 whole seconds. Mostly, at least. And thank you, Shiny Tentacool, for the follow. Let's go ahead and get started. Welcome, and thanks for joining Bricks and Breaks. Today we are going to be listening to a couple Threads of Fate Duprism remix CDs from the label Cycle. Since they're combined like 2.5 hours, we're going ahead and diving into the music already, and we'll hop in and talk about it a little more in just a few minutes here. I am noticing that the album art I have tagged on here is stretched to a square. Both of these CDs, and I think all of the Cycle CDs, they come in the, here, I'll just show you. I've got one right here. So they come in these clamshell plastic cases that are, like the full width of a CD case, including the spine of the tray. And so it's actually not, square, it's a rectangle, but I or someone else stretched out the cover artwork for this one, so let me fix that real quick, just because it's gonna make me mad looking at that the whole stream. Well, half the stream. But yeah, let me get that fixed. I went and got a better version of the image for the promo image for the stream, and I think I thought to myself as I was doing that, I need to retag my MP3s also, and then just completely forgot. So let me see here. I think the best quality I found of this was just on Surugaya. So let me pull that up. There is an image on Discogs, but I think it's a digital image from the label's website, but it's very small. So the scan on Surugaya is going to be a little bit better. Yeah. Slightly bigger. See, yeah, I'll just go ahead and turn my browser on since we're going to talk about a few things anyway. But this just frustrates me to no end. Okay, now it's working. But like if I right click here, I don't know. Excuse me. Just how difficult it is to... It's not that difficult, but you click on this and then... Excuse me again. There's a thing over the top of it so that you can't... Right now I'm right-clicking and it doesn't do anything because... But then it's easy to just do this. Anyway. Let me go ahead and re-tag now. Second, I immediately update. Let's confirm. That's better. Yeah, there's a black border, but it looks so much more proper. Yeah, it's mint time. So yeah, before we dive into this a little more, just a few things announced in the past week to take a look at. Not a whole lot. But one more event upcoming has been announced. So this is Sunday, November 3rd, so that's exactly 1 week after M3. I just noticed they have the year wrong on here. It says 2023. I panicked for like a split second, thinking I somehow saw this and thought it was this year, but no, it's 2024. Romantic Technology 100. At Liquid Room in Ebisu. That's a pretty sick venue. But yeah, Honda Lady playing their third show this year after kind of reuniting, coming out of hiatus at the beginning of the year. I was really crossing my fingers that there would be a Honda Lady show while I was most likely going to be in Japan, which is from like M3 to the beginning of December. And then, yeah, just 2 days ago this got announced and I was like, yes! So, definitely going to be showing up for this. Really glad it's on a weekend and not like a weekday. But yeah, stacked lineup even apart from Honda Lady, Tetsuto Yoshida, FQTQ, Crazy Romantic. Really excited to go to this. I've essentially more or less gotten confirmation that my trip will be during the dates that I requested, so very exciting. And also in event news, there's not really actually any information about this yet, but the Digital Offline DIMPA Twitter account announced they're going to do a Nerdcore Talk event on November 6th in the evening. I think they're still working out all the details, but they've confirmed that they are doing it, so as soon as, you know, all the actual details of that show up, I'll be sure to share it, but they've at least said they're going to do it, and so they're, you know, putting together, involved in, I think, working with Mad Breaks on the string of events throughout October and November. So, a whole lot of stuff to look forward to from them in the next couple months. Hopefully some of this stuff will be streamed. I'm not sure, I haven't seen like any specific announcements or anything, but fingers crossed at least some of it will be streamed. And then the only other kind of fun thing I wanted to mention was, so a few months ago, Driving Pleasure by Bubble B and Ninjago got added to Joy Sound Karaoke. And yeah, last week they also added Injojino Sha 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 and Highway Star. So all three of those are now on Joy Sound. I looked when Driving Pleasure got added at the Switch version of Joy Sound, and I could not find it on there. I don't know if there's for some reason like a different song list, different availability on the Switch version. I don't know what other ways to access Joy Sound outside of Japan there are or aren't. I didn't see it on there, but maybe with this update all three of those are on there now. If I find the time, I'll take a look, because that would be great if they were on there, but very fun to see all three of these in karaoke now. And then the only other thing I wanted to mention real quick was that finally, this was I think promised like almost a year ago at this point, some old DJ Technicium Systrance releases got put up on the Tanosi store, so let me drop the link to that actually. A couple of these, at least one of these, Kagi Core is already sold out. But a lot of them do still have stock. It's not, you know, comprehensive. It's, you go 2, 3, and then it's 11 through 15. But still, like, let's see, is there any stock of this? Okay, this is also sold out too already, unfortunately. But still, some good pickups here if you want to buy those and actually support the artist instead of Surugaya or random people in Mercari, then that's an option. But yeah, I think that about covers it for news coverage, so we'll go ahead and move my stuff around and we will dive in here. Yeah, I'm honestly surprised I haven't seen more Technicium stuff be listed for exorbitant prices. A couple, like the Techno Mix CDR, I know I've seen that go up for like 20,000 or something stupid like that. But most of it, I guess some of the promos also, like the really early, like, which is so dumb, because those are like 3-track, 20-second clips of songs. There's nothing enjoyable, really, about listening to that. It's just it's a trailer, essentially, and those are the ones that are going for exorbitant amounts of money. But yeah, most of like the older albums have stayed not too expensive from what I've seen, and I know they, you know, he finally put out a new release just last year, but before that he had been showing up a couple times to a couple different events and bringing old stock with him, so there was more new old stock of stuff kind of proliferating a bit here and there throughout the past few years, so maybe that's helped keep prices down, I'm not sure. Alright, so we are on bag 13 here. But yeah, so Cycle, as I I think mentioned last week, is one of those labels that I wouldn't really classify as... Oh! Wonderful, welcome! How did you pick up on this? I was, when I was setting up the stream, I thought about, like, setting myself as playing Threads of Fate or something, but I didn't want to be misleading. So yeah, I didn't expect anyone to pick up on that. But welcome, and thanks for joining. But yeah, so Cycle is one of those, it's like a Dojin techno label, I guess. It feels very close to nerdcore, and, you know, I probably should come around and just call it nerdcore, but it's something about it feels a little different, even though everything is, like, each of their albums has a theme, just like Respec and other labels like that. Fantastic, well, thank you. But there's just something that doesn't quite feel, I don't know, just the style of music. I guess it doesn't feel like hardcore techno, which is a very, you know, subjective distinction to make. But regardless, I do enjoy all of their releases that I've heard. I don't think I have a full, like, comprehensive discography from them in my library, but pretty good cross-section, and I enjoy everything I've heard. But yeah, like this and like Salvation by Faith. I guess really what it is it feels like video game remixes, which feels a little removed from nerdcore techno. It feels like the emphasis is on the video game remix part rather than the making techno part, I guess. But yeah, both of the releases we're listening to today clearly they're all Threads of Fate remixes, also known as Do Prism. If you're not familiar, it's a PS1 RPG from, gosh, 99, I want to say? Is that right? It was the Squaresoft Summer of RPGs, so it came out alongside a whole bunch of other stuff, like, let me just look it up so I'm accurate. Squaresoft. 2000, okay, I was off by 1 year. Okay, 99 in Japan. But yeah, okay, so the Summer of RPGs, there was Chrono Cross, Threads of Fate, and Legend of Man. I thought there was a fourth one. I thought Brave Fencer Musashi was also part of that, but I guess not. But yeah, it didn't get the attention it could have because it was alongside, I mean, especially Chrono Cross, which was such a highly anticipated and then, I think for many people, a very disappointing game at the time. But yeah, it kind of got overshadowed, but I first saw and played Threads of Fate at like a Sears demo kiosk when I was, you know, yeah, like 9-10 years old. And I'm gonna, in a minute, pull up the trailer that played after you'd finished the demo on the kiosk, because I saw that and was just like instantly enamored with the game. And I think it really deserves more attention than it's gotten. And so when I started getting into, you know, nerdcore techno and just Joujin music in general, and found out about, I think when I first found out about it, only this album was out, and then the second one came out pretty soon after that. But yeah, when I found out about this, it was very exciting to see a Threads of Fate Joujin remix album. In fact, I think this copy I have of the second one, I guess I can hold it up there, I'm pretty sure I bought this through a proxy at the M3 that it came out at, which would have been like one of my first times buying through a proxy, and I think it even might have been like someone that I, have not spoken to since and not in regular contact with. I don't fully remember, but... So yeah, there's definitely a very wide range of styles on both of these albums and all of Cycle's stuff, and especially at the end of the second CD, there's some really weird, wacky stuff that I'm looking forward to getting to here. Spoilers! But yeah, the game, it just has a lot of character. It's not a very long game. It's, definitely not like a difficult game. It's one of those games where you choose between two characters and play through the whole game as one of the characters, and then play through the whole game again as the other character, and so it's like a different story, but 3/4 of the levels are the same, just the playstyle is a little different. But so not a lot of, like depth like something like Chrono Cross, but just a whole lot of character and personality. I don't know that I've played it recently enough to have my brain being like paying attention to the localization, and seeing if it feels like heavily changed or pretty faithful or not. But regardless of whether it's spoonerized, as they say, Woolseyized, yeah, just the whole script has a whole lot of charm to it. In fact, thinking about it, I think kind of one of my first exposures to the concept of like Doujin anything was reading about the Doujin fan game, not sequel, on Wikipedia. Someone, in 2004 or whatever, the early internet days, added information about a Doujin fan game called Duo Princess, yeah. And I think on the Wikipedia they referred to it as a fan sequel, and I don't know that I'd really call any Doujin game a sequel to whatever it's based off of. It's just a Doujin game. But yeah, reading about that, and I think looking that up and finding that was kind of one of my first exposures to Doujin anything, even before getting into the music. Okay, so how are we doing this? Like this? Yeah, there we go. Okay. there's one of the tracks coming up makes very liberal use of delay llama. I think that's on this one. That might be on... I can't remember if that's on this one or the second one, but there is a track that we'll get to eventually that just makes such heavy use of delay llama. It's really amusing. Oh gosh, we're already... Hang on a second. Are these tracks playing in the right order? 1, 6. Huh? These tracks are... Is my rip tagged in the wrong order of this? Hang on. This doesn't look right. That is not track 6. This is supposed to be track 9. Alright, let me look at this. No! Oh my god. You know what I did? No. I was looking at the track listing of the second CD, which has a few tracks from the first one, like updated or remixed or just remastered. And I was like, look at this, I was like, this is supposed to be track 9. Because it's track 9 on the second one. And I was like, why is this already playing? We're already 9 tracks in, it's only been 20 minutes. But, no, I'm just dumb. See, I thought I had copies of both CDs, but only had the second one on my shelf, so I must not. I now need to add that to my Surugaya wish list. Keep an eye out for it. Yeah, you can absolutely make an account. You can make an account, you can place orders with foreign cards, except for marketplace stuff that's been being sold by specific Surugaya shops rather than like their online warehouse. Those, it's kind of hit or miss with foreign cards. Sometimes it works, sometimes they'll send you a message being like, we can't accept this order because this is a foreign card, essentially. Did I screw up? Hold up. But yeah, you can make an account and place orders with like a proxy address like Black Chip or Tenso or what have you. No problem. And add stuff to your wish list and everything. Alright, where did I miss one piece? If we look at the bottom, can we tell? Yes, this must go here. Let's test the camera's auto-focused cooperation today. It's pretty far away anyway. Bring him a little closer. He's got this weird long buzzsaw gun that's probably going to make it hard anyway. Yeah, it just doesn't want to do it. For a few weeks it was being so cooperative, and now it's completely rude. Now he's some weird cyborg pirate guy. You'll just have to take my word for it. Okay, let me real quick. I'm gonna play it muted, so as not to interrupt the music. So yeah, let me just play the trailer for Threads of Fate real quick, just to give you a little taste if you're not familiar. Yeah, the .com is in pretty much every way an inferior version of the site. Slightly more convenient, but... I forgot that this trailer doesn't, like, show any dialogue. It just shows characters in scenes, but... There's Rod, everybody loves Rod. I just remember this bit specifically with Mint running down the hall from that rock. Just something about that captured my imagination. Oh no, it was this, running down this hallway. I got mixed up. It felt like such a fun adventure. It really feels like the kind of the vibes of an anime you'd see on like a Saturday morning cartoon not adapted, but like localized, like Pokemon or Digimon, just that kind of charm and character and kind of, low stakes, not really, there's some serious stuff in it, but nothing super serious. Get out of here. I guess one kind of like localization thing that was like the first time I'd ever seen this was there's the MacGuffin, the relic in the game is the dew prism, but is it relic is the word they use, and it's in the English script, it's invariably in, I think, these quotes. Oh god, I didn't mean to hit enter. Yeah, it's invariably in these very specific Japanese quotes, which, many years later I came to recognize was clearly, like, just taking Japanese quotation marks like that and using them one-to-one, even though that's, like, there would be a way to localize that more naturally, but just kind of gives it that extra early Japanese media in English charm. Yeah, exactly. Right, yeah. Where are her legs? They're sand green. It should be right in front of my eyes. yet they elude me. Did they get stuck in the bag? Is there another bag that I missed? There's another bag that I missed. I mean, this is a big bag. Set of bags, I guess. And there her legs are. So now let's try this. Will this help the autofocus a little better? Nope. It's on, right? Yep. Alright, then. Here. How about this whole thing? There we go. It's a nice looking scarf. Honestly, that's a nice color for pants too. Sand green. Yeah, I don't want to like spoil any of the more fun stuff for anyone who actually hasn't played it and is interested, but the boss fight after you leave this area for the first time is just kind of like the perfect microcosm of the vibes the game has. That it's kind of a tough boss fight, but it's also just completely a joke and silly and whimsical. It really is I think one of the most memorable moments of the game, probably, and it's just a joke. I did it again. I tried to look over at the CD to look at the track list, and then I was like, wait a second. It's forever been a shame that there were never any official follow-ups to this game. There's a huge sequel tease at the end, and just nothing ever came of it. And with how the games industry is now, it would just never happen. Like, a third Chrono Series game, I wouldn't say is completely impossible. I think it's extremely unlikely, but still within the realm of possibility, but there will never be another Threads of Fate game. I'm confident in that, sadly. Happy to be proven wrong, but it's just like not the type of game they make anymore. Exactly. No, I agree. I agree. I would not say this is a good thing, but, with how things are now, when there is a really good game, it's like so much more exciting now. It's like before it would be like another on the pile. It's like a taken for granted. Like, of course, every game that comes out in the summer of RPG is going to be really good, but now it's like something like that comes out, and it's like, I didn't think this could happen anymore. I feel very strongly that way about Hi-Fi Rush. And now it sounds like it's gonna get a sequel. So I hope that's a sign of some things moving back in a more promising direction, at least. Oh, gotta get the stickers. This is the sad one. This is the depressing one. Okay, here's a really full-on weeb gamer take. I've always felt really strongly that Axel from Kingdom Hearts is just a spiritual reincarnation of Trapmaster. I don't think there's like any shared like, you know, character designer or narrative staff or anything between the series, but just feels like the same guy. What would you say that this is? This like What's the subgenre of trance that this is in? Like, it's like something like emotional trance, but that's not quite the word. There's like a different word, like an existing classification within trance that I'm not remembering. That does work, yeah. I was thinking something like uplifting trance, but it's not uplifting, it's something else. It might be, yeah. I mean, like, this song is sad, at least within the context of the game, so it feels weird to call it uplifting, but that might be the closest. Oh, I think I don't know if this is actually a thing people say, I feel like maybe it is, but I think I was thinking melancholic trance. I think that's a thing that at least one person has called music at some point or another. I'm gonna look it up. Sort of. Yeah. It's sort of been used, at least. This track is pretty long, isn't it? 7 minutes. The next one after this is one of my favorites. I know I'm jumping ahead, but the original track that it's remixing is also one of my favorites from the original game's soundtrack. Huh. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Does it require a phone number at all? Well, I guess it would require a phone number for your shipping address. But I feel like it shouldn't require one outside of your shipping address. Huh. Well then yeah, just use your forwarders or look up the phone number for a Pizza Hut in Japan. That's what I always do. Or just look up the phone number for a Surugaya branch or something. Unless they do, like, two-factor, make you do two-factor for logging in, but that would strike me as strange. I don't remember them requiring that in the past, but maybe they added that. Where is this little calculator piece? There it is. So yeah, this is the music from the final dungeon. And when in the game, when you enter that dungeon and like the cutscene ends and this music kicks in, the original music, it's just super hype. It's kind of weird because the dungeon itself is like, at least the first half of it is really repetitive and one note kind of, but somehow it still manages to be, yeah, really exciting. I guess just by virtue of the knowing you're near the end of the game. narrative context. Oh, do they block some... Wait. No, I don't think I knew that Surugaya had started blocking certain addresses. I knew that, I think Base did. But I'm not sure I knew that about Surugaya. Work it straight. That's good enough. Oh, nice. Goody, we get to do some floor tile patterns. Always enjoy that. Oh, wow. That sucks. I know they did... I don't know exactly... I don't know exactly what the behind-the-scenes looks like, but you can't order from Surugaya with Bai anymore. It used to be one of the sites that worked with the Add to Bai browser extension, but they're partnered with... what is it, Neokyo? If you go to the Japanese site, they're partnered with Neokyo or something like that now. And that's the only, like, add this to your cart instead of enter a proxy's address service that they allow anymore. Right. Love the percussion in this part in particular. Yeah, it's definitely a lot easier. That's honestly one of the things that I wouldn't say most looking forward to, but I'm very glad that I'll be able to do once I'm in Japan, is get I'll probably have to start another new Mercari account with a new phone number, but then just leave the shipping address as my Black Ship address so that I can just not have to use Buy for Mercari and wait on them to buy stuff. Because I have a Mercari account right now that I can use, but I can't change my address because they want to do two-factor authentication with your phone for just to change your address, your shipping address. It's very frustrating. So the account works for notifications, and that's about it. Oh, I didn't even know they had a copy of it. That is a good get for whoever got it. That reminds me, I did see one thing on Mercari just the other day that I don't think anyone ever mentioned, so I wonder if someone in the community managed to nab it. Let me pull that up real quick here. After I post that. Is that right? Our nice little flooring getting started here. So eventually, I can load up a prepaid debit card, Japanese prepaid debit card while I'm in Japan, and use that. If that were to run out, then in like an emergency situation, I could purchase the listing with convenience store payment, and then very nicely ask one of a few friends to take care of that for me and like PayPal them or whatever. So in that sense, it would be doable. I already forgot what I was coming over here to look. Oh, right, the Mercari listing. So yeah, let's see, where is it? Go new, recent. Yeah, this went up for, by today's standards, very cheap, 4,600 yen, just within the past week. No idea who nabbed this. It was like a new seller. They only have 3 feedback so far, and I didn't see anything else, super interesting among their stuff, just that randomly, and that's one of the only couple things they've sold. But yeah, if that was one of anyone in the community, good going on grabbing that for a pretty good price at this point. And yeah, I think even like double worst case scenario, you can buy like Japanese prepaid visas on like, I don't know if PlayAsia has them, but sites like that. There's obviously a fairly significant markup, which sucks, but in a total emergency situation, perfect. Yeah, I'm sure there's no issue with doing that. They don't actually like call or text those numbers, and if they're not using it for authentication, then yeah, you should be good. Come on, get in there. Boom. Oh, forgot to... Wait, how does this go? Just one more here? Yeah. Is this the last... No, there's like one or two more... Yeah, there's two more tracks. And... Wow. I'll just let it happen. What is the deal with that? I have no idea why that... is just why that is. That reminds me that let's see here. See if I can pull up the Ninjago Records website without... Yeah, classified. It's so annoying that you can't just browse Tumblr without logging in anymore. I don't know what the hell my password is. There's my password. But yeah, and just this is not laid out like it ideally would be. But there's it. Did I pass it? Oh, did he delete the post? Hold on. Let's go back around here. Yeah, so they played at that event. I don't remember. I'd have to dig up the flyer, but yeah, that was I think it was a couple events. But like Hyper Rich was involved in putting on those events there because Beauty Beast Kimono Tsukai put out a couple tracks on Hyper Rich releases, so that was kind of the connection there. Yes, here it is. Not archived. Oh wait, no, we're good. So this has been deleted, but this is an official Ninjago Records release. This Yurion's Echi Dojinshi. This is the only Ninjago Records release that I do not have data of because I'm too embarrassed to ask anyone for it. I asked him if this was real, and he said yes, it was real. But I did not discover it until after the zip was taken down. So this is technically lost media now, and the post itself has even been deleted. But yeah, just the mention of the Sonic Drag logo thing reminded me of that. Yeah, this track is great. Oh shoot, build without instructions. Okay, I will put this away. So we just put this in. I'm not gonna start. Okay, I'm gonna start the 5 minutes right now. I'll go to 505. And so let me look under here. It's just the layered. And no, this must go. No? Trying to see where this could go. Could go there. That's the only place it could reasonably go, I think. That doesn't even make sense, though. We'll put that aside for now. Let's build up another... We'll just build up the back wall here. Yeah, thank you so much. Happy to be able to provide and share some information and music. Thanks for the kind words. Out of here, and pet hairs. Okay, I am gonna let's do this. I'm thinking that, and then I'll just keep building up this wall for a little longer. But see, I'm already out of like the type of bricks that I would be using to build the wall, so clearly that's not right. But we'll continue anyway. Maybe. Do this, and then maybe there's like another couple, like interior, or maybe there's an exterior, like another little plant shelf or something. Yeah, so put that here, and then is that, yeah, why not? This is absolutely not right, but we'll go with it. That there, and then we got. Let's do this. No, yeah, I do like this little cute little outro kind of lullaby track a lot. Okay, so then this can have... How many of these we got? 2? I'll change the album info after my time is up so as not to squander any of it. Sure, let's put these. And these little guys, where'd they go? Here's one. It is also really interesting, just hearing the like 3 years between these two CDs and the production styles of all the people on them evolving so much. Oh my gosh, I had no idea. Wow, yeah, that's very cool. There's definitely a lot of stuff that I have heard remixes of and then checked out the original media because of that. I just got one of the Turna Gundam Blu-ray sets in the mail today. I watched that because of DJ Sharpnell. Yeah, this bit of this track is absolutely wild. something that's cool to you. Okay. Come on. Oh my god, it doesn't want to fit in there. Wait, no, double down. No, that makes sense. What about this? I guess that kind of works. Okay, it's been 6 minutes actually, so we built up this back wall with this little, I don't know, thing protruding out of it. That's the main thing that I improvised. And I'm sure it's completely wrong, but let's find out. I'm gonna leave it there for now until I either need a piece from it or need to put something else in its place. Yeah, this is such a powerful opener to the CD. Alright, I need to change the album info. There we go. Yeah, if you want to drop a link, join link for the Discord, by all means, feel free. I'll give my blessing. I am gonna have to at least grab one of these rainbow tiles from the outside here. I have clicked the link and I confirm it looks on the up and up. This was not the long game to scam anyone. It's real. So this goes like that. Put on my playlist here. So this feels very similar to one of the tracks on the first CD, but so it does note here on the back the tadpoles, the yellow tadpoles indicate remastered or remixed tracks from the first release versus entirely new tracks. And this is marked as a totally new track, but it does feel a fair bit similar to the Claire remix from the first album. This part's different. This part's a bit different. So this is supposed to go right here. That can't be right. Where does this go? Oh, it goes in the... I see. It looks like it's a rack of, I'm going to say, postcards? Postcards or greeting cards, something, that would be my guess. Okay, this wall confirmed for entirely wrong. So I'm gonna tear down this wall now. Just like that. But I can now get a little better view of this little... Looks like a rack of, you know, like postcards or reading cards or something. Man. That autofocus used to work so well. It must be, I don't know if it's... I don't know what it is. Just something is keeping it from doing its job. Let's do this though. Let's take a little pause from building for a moment. Just let's go back and look at the website for this label. One thing, this is not actually a reason to separate them, to distinguish them, but like Cycle, I don't know if this is actually true of Cycle, but I think it might be. And like Respec and Salvation by Faith really often have beta tracks with like bonus wallpapers and stuff on the CDs and like artwork. And that's just like another thing that makes me feel like they're in a sort of separate category from nerdcore techno. And they're like Dojin video game remixes instead. But yeah, let me see if I can pull up their old website here. The label has been inactive for quite a while at this point. I guess I should turn on my browser. And yes, thank you. I'm gonna double hydrate actually. So let's just look here. Is there a URL already listed? No. What do we got on the CD? Right, it's cyle.biz. Let's see, is that's gone? Okay, so here's another fun thing I like to do. You wanna own that domain now? It's there for the taking. I think I'm good. I don't feel strongly that I need to own the cycle website domain. Okay, so here's 2010, right after the second this current album came out. So they got a couple just a banner here. And yeah, released it in 3, crossfade. Let's look at the CD listing. It's very, very simple, very straightforward here. Trying a new tab. It's not archived? Anything on this page archived? Ooh. Nothing on the page for the first CD is archived. Let me just, let's look at just all the pages. Yeah, the super secret. It's the banner. It's nice that that banner image is archived. And so but the earliest archive from here is 08. So this is almost certainly not their first website. There must be an earlier URL. Let's see if we can't track that down. Was this their last release? I don't think I realized that. If we go back here, let's go. Like, is this even their website anymore in 2013, or is this a hijacked spam site? Oh no, it is. Oh no, yeah. Website already gone by 2013. So yeah, I didn't realize that. This was their final release. I just had never picked up on that, huh? What is the, like, most recent, latest actual page here? 11. About. So here's a cd.html from 2013. Okay, this is just... Wait, is that right? No. No, this is... Okay, so 2013, this page hasn't even been updated to include the 11th and 12th releases. So yeah, this is definitely their last release. But yeah, let's see if we can find an older webpage. Looks like they originated at BMS of Fighters 2004. So I don't know if any of these are gonna have scans. Let's just check. Definitely nothing here. No scans here. No. Yeah, no scans of any of these. This is from 07. Let me see if I still have scans of this. I used to own a copy of Yamina Bimania. I don't anymore, unfortunately. But that may be long enough ago that my scans are not in that folder. I'm sure I made scans. Double check these other folders. Okay, so who would link? Let's see if we can find an old site for Luze. How long has he had this URL? 2008. Oh, thank you. That's fantastic. Okay, so here's the page for the cool background, yeah. Right, and on this first release, it does have DJ Pixie, which is a Topaz Light alias, and level 4. Let's go. Is there a back to... There's no back. The days of the internet where you could click a link and you're just trapped on this page. You can hit the back button, obviously, but... and the pop-ups. Okay, so pretty similar website, just hosted on a different page. Let's see, it looks like this. Okay, so this is the source. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. This CD is definitely mastered a little louder than the first one. So this is definitely the source of the picture on Discogs. Okay, so all there is a little banner. Piece of unique artwork, technically, down here. That's about it, really. Oh gosh, this CD page only links to the very first release. Let's look at what else is on this domain, though, just for fun. It's nice to have a digital image instead of a scan, but it's just so small. So many pages. YouTube. What is this? This is Music Q Circle, but that's the 5th release, but for whatever reason it's on the 4. It's got 4 in the URL. Oh, here's like a bigger version of the banner, it looks like. Or not. Wait, is it just invisible? Is it hiding? No, huh. That's weird. It's captured from when that image should have been available. Oh. Hey, yeah, no, thank you for dropping in. Really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed it. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, so this looks like, yep, the most recent. And yeah, even here, it's still just the first 10 listed. So I wonder... I wouldn't even be able to guess what the hypothetical URL for the 11th release would have been. Vocaloid, okay. Where was I looking? Oh yeah, I was curious about this. Oh. Network error when attempting to fetch resource. Strange. So not a whole lot of, like... earth-shattering information or new discoveries, but let's look at the links page for fun. Oh. This must be updated at some point. Let's go like... Let's just go into 2008. Still says under construction, but there were like there were other link pages. Did they just never link to them? Hang on. See, there's link 1 and link 2, and then 3, oh god, 3 BMS links, but, huh. Okay, so these are all BMS related links. Oh, and then this is from after the free service shut down. Okay, let's go back over here. See the links on this side of things. Not archived at all? Link. Yeah, no links archived at all on there. What about the live one? Still just says under construction. That's so weird. Bizarre. So not a lot of earth-shattering new information, but still fun to always go digging into the old websites. We shall continue building. Hopefully finish up this bag. And then we'll have gone through 2 bags today. Unbelievable. I would like to finish this set before I leave for Japan, which is in a month. So if we want to do that, it's might be a little difficult, but we can try. It's going to be difficult though also because I'm going to try to be doing slightly shorter episodes, shorter shows for the next month. Try to keep it around 2 hours instead of 2.5. So we'll just see how far we get. Yeah, this is the one track, well there's a couple tracks, but this is one track by an artist that I'm just not familiar with at all, Black Art Holographics. I wonder if they even have any other credits on Discogs, actually. Close a bunch of these extra tabs now. Okay, I was wondering if this might have been just an alias. According to Discogs, and I guess listed on Luze's site, this is just a Luze alias. So I wonder. So this is, I guess, just a list of all of their tracks under any different alias. So they've used that alias at least one other time. Although, interestingly, this track and this CD? Is this CD listed on this page? No, it's not, but these other Black Art holographic tracks are. This must just be like a, okay, yeah, solo, probably just originals. But yeah, all these different aliases. This almost rivals Shimamura. But I think Shimamura has more aliases. But very close. Okay, so I was kind of right about the back wall being yellow and having stuff sticking out of it. Just completely wrong in all the details. This game is also interesting in that it has a New Game Plus after you beat the game with both characters. But, like, it's not a difficult game in the first place, so it's not like you need that to... there's not, like, extra challenges or anything along those lines that having the ability of New Game Plus would help with, but yeah, you carry over I think just your stats, because you can permanently upgrade your stats a couple different ways throughout a playthrough, and I think this carries over just your stats. There might be one or two other little things that carries over that I'm not forgetting, but the only thing that is like different in a New Game Plus is you can fight Rod, you can spar with Rod, and his strength scales with yours, even past what you would normally get to. So there's like one little challenge of fighting him with your strength at progressively higher levels, but apart from that, there's just like no actual reason to do it other than your personal feeling of satisfaction. And watching, your damage numbers go up and bosses starting to go down and fewer hits. You know what they could do? What I could see them doing? I don't know, like, what game it would make sense for this to happen in, but I could see them doing, like, a little Threads of Fate crossover story event in some kind of mobile game. I don't know which specific one it would make sense in, but that's like the only thing I could see any official story follow-up happening in. Realistically. And that's not like appealing exactly. I mean, if something like that were to happen, I'm sure I would be happy for that versus nothing, but yeah, they did that just a little bit with the Chrono Cross collaboration in God, I'm blanking on the name of the game. Another Eden. There's just like there's like a little taste of like not even story content, but just like a little bit of character relationship stuff. But I feel like this. I mean, I guess I don't want to spoil anything for anything, but like, what they did, the little bit they did in Another Eden did at least feel a little more like emotionally satisfying, kind of cathartic, nice to see these characters interacting, versus the only other new Chrono series story content since 2000 in Chrono Trigger DS, which I thought was like the added story content they gave was just kind of really depressing. It was like this really shitty thing that we hinted at happening. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. So if you're just on the off chance that anyone is a huge fan of that series but wasn't aware that there was just a little morsel of story in the Another Eden collaboration crossover, that is out there. You can just watch it on YouTube. I really like this Fancy Mel remix. Yeah, it's great. I want to and should go back and, at this point I'd probably start over, but go back and finish the Chrono Cross remaster, I guess, the Radical Dreamers edition. I got, I don't know, maybe like 30% into it and then kind of fell off of playing it. I'm playing for the first time, I'm playing the first Artanelico right now, which is a hoot. But maybe after I finish that, maybe it's time to go back and finish Chrono Cross again. Yeah, I've really enjoyed the first one so far. It's like it's like the to the extreme of that, like, early 2000s. This localization is really bad, but it's the early 2000s, so it's charming instead of like annoying or frustrating. It's like the far extreme of that, but in a very good way. Oh, I didn't even know about that. I'm playing it, I've got, you know, OPL, Open PS2 loader and stuff on a hard drive on my PS2, so maybe there's a patch for it or something. Or is it game breaking in terms of just knowledge? Like, if you don't know that this is a mistranslation, then it breaks the game. That kind of thing. Oh yeah, absolutely. I might already even have downloaded and applied that retranslation patch. I'm honestly not sure. Oh, so it's an actual software bug. Wow, that's wild. I have not found the first game to be particularly challenging at all so far. I don't know if it gets higher difficulty later in the series. But yeah, so far it's pretty much a breeze in terms of the actual battles. Hard to find these damn things. That is excessive. Oh, interesting. Okay, that definitely sounds a lot the upgrade in sophistication over the first game. One thing I've started to become aware of that I must just have never really known, but I guess like most, if not all, like PS3 and Xbox 360 games, they're just only in 720p, is what I feel like I've seen. Like, I just assumed because the consoles are HD and have 1080p output, the games are running at 1080p, but that seems to not be the case. Like, in general, I think. Because I think one of the things was, like, I wanted to pick up the Simpsons game, and people were saying the best version is the 360 version, because the PS3 version doesn't have trophies, but the 360 version has achievements. But I was like, well, but isn't the PS3 version gonna look better? But no, I'm pretty sure I saw that they both just run at 720p. I wonder if there's like a Wikipedia listicle. DP PS3 There's a list on a Reddit thread. And it's a pretty short list. Oh boy, calling all cars. Looks like a lot of these are like online downloadable titles. Wipeout HD. Katamari Forever. That's 1080p. Eco HD. Ray-Ban Origin. So there's a few, but there's only a small handful, and a lot of them it's like downloadable titles or like just HD re-releases of older games. Yeah, I did not realize that for the longest time. Come to think of it, I wonder what resolution... I mean, it must just run like PS1 and PS2 games at SD resolution. It wasn't for a while. I didn't realize that the all PS3s can play PS1 games. I thought it was only the original run of backwards compatible PS2 ones, but no, they can all play all PS1 discs. And I don't think I've confirmed this, but I'm pretty sure that if you have a PS3 memory card adapter, so you can absolutely, copy your saves from your PS1 and PS2 memory cards to the PS3. And I'm pretty sure for the games that have PS Store versions, you can upload the saves to your PSN Plus cloud, and then this is the step I don't think I've ever actually tested, but I think you can then, even on the PS5, for the games that, are playable on PS5, then download your saves from your original PS1 memory card. Don't quote me on that, but I think that should be possible. I know it works. I know that, like, PS3 game save data in your cloud works on the cloud versions that you can play on PS5. Like, I tested Tokyo Jungle, and my PS3 save data works. DLC for those games doesn't work, and also it's just kind of not as good to play them on the cloud versions, but the save data itself does carry over and work. I like this update to this track a lot too. It's just barely updated, but wait, where does this go? It goes here? Okay. Got a cool ass dragon bird thing and a cool ass snake staff that you don't get to see in any sort of detail here. Let's fucking manually adjust the focus. Appreciate my wobbly hand holding up this weird shit. Okay, now I'm curious about 1080p Xbox 360 games. Oh god, there's barely any. There's like 8. And I think it's just like a bit of overlap. Perfect Dark HD. This is probably like the only native 1080p Xbox 360 game. Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie. Wipeout in the song. Rayman Legends. Yeah. But yeah, that was just such a surprising thing to learn. You know, I suppose technically that 720p is still technically HD, but you just, to me at least, when I hear HD, I think 1080p. That's not always the case. Right, full HD, yeah. I guess probably at the time it just all felt so revolutionary that you didn't even think to question what actual resolution any of it was. And it's not like it matters that much. But it's just interesting to think, like, would PS3 games look better going through the scaler, like the RetroTink To take them from 720p to 1080? Who knows? I mean, not who knows, but I don't know. This is a great one too. Sticker number 15. Advertisement for a roller coaster. And then 19. I'll show off this wall after it's all more secure. It's a little kind of wibbly wobbly right now. Go find it. Could not immediately find it, and I'm only 80% sure that I'm not imagining things. So we're gonna pretend, continue as if I didn't actually drop anything until such point when it becomes clear that I in fact did. Yeah, this is the final boss music. It's very, very heavily remixed and restructured. Damn, okay, I did actually drop and lose a piece somewhere. Okay, back to the hunt. got it. It was in fact hiding, but it has been located and recovered. Turn it back up just a smidge. After this, we've got a couple kind of mellow, more trancey tracks again. And then we wrap up with the silly. Yeah, I really enjoy this one a lot. There's some just kind of strange vocal samples in this one that I really like. Pretty sure it's this one. Whole assembly is a little wibbly wobbly. Okay, I think that piece right there will help for sure. Hold everything. I love these weird samples. Does not want to slot in where it belongs. Oh, is this thing poking out too much? Okay. How big is the next bag? Not huge. Wait, where does this crab go? Oh, I know. I see. I found out where the crab was. It was right there. How many more minutes we got here? We got a good 18 minutes left. I'm gonna do it. Go one more bag. Why not? There's a bunch of little pieces which I don't love, but do it. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised, honestly. I mean, not complaining at all, but kind of surprised that they put this on here. Kind of update of the Claire remix when they have the new one at track 2. I guess it's two different artists, so makes it more, there's a word I'm looking for that I can't think of. Understandable? I don't know. I guess they're at opposite ends of the CD also. So it's not like it feels repetitive or anything. Actually almost the right focus. So he's got an eye patch, but he's got his eye patch lifted, and both his eyes are fine. So why is he wearing the eye patch? See, I had a nice little platform to just put the minifigures on and hold them up nice and steady, and then I got this nice fancy new camera with the autofocus, and I thought I wouldn't need it anymore, so I put it away. Turns out I was wrong. Pardon me. Okay, what? Confusing ass instructions. Who's buzzing? making good pace here. So this is the kind of outro wrapping up of the main part of the album. And then, so yeah, on the back here, I'm just looking at the so the last two tracks are listed totally separately. It's not gonna focus for me. It's so rude. They're down here, underneath everything else, far away from everything else. And the first one has a little pumpkin icon. Oh, the pumpkin's this. Oh, I didn't notice that. I always thought it was two different colors of tadpoles for the track listing icons for the main part, but no, it's tadpoles for the returning tracks. And then pumpkins for the new tracks, and so then track 15 is also a pumpkin, but track 16 is a little, POW explosion icon. I still think that feast at the beginning of Mint's story looks fucking delicious. I don't care, PS1 graphics, whatever. Everything on that table looks so damn good. Let me just find it here. This is just right at the beginning here. Skip forward just a teensy bit. Yeah, look at this shit. Go down the hall. Oh, damn. Hell yeah. Oh god, I'm so hungry. I mean, that's so rude. Just let her eat, honestly. I love that his name is just Gramps. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that pizza. Look at that pizza, that soup. What's that, like a Doria? Okay. All looks so good. this is gonna be like the back wall of the shop, I'm guessing. Track isn't that silly, but it's really good. I don't know if I'm gonna finish this bit. We'll see. Yeah. Anytime I hear anything using those stock general MIDI sounds or just stuff that sounds like them, that's peak. I think the last track is on the longer side. Oh god, no, it's only 2 minutes and 23 seconds long. Okay, I'll finish this little bit here and then we will have to wrap up. I'll just finish the last little bit of this off screen. This last track is very silly. This is Rod's theme. finish the rest of that building off stream. And yeah, while we enjoy this masterpiece. Alright, so real quick, I'm still not really sure what I want to do about this, and I've been going back and forth. So I have changed the brick house command. It's still there. I have changed the URL because despite what I posted in the Discord a couple weeks ago, and I know that, you know, these people probably are not in there and reading it, but a lot of stuff has been, like, very quickly, within a couple weeks, showing up uploaded wholesale to YouTube, which is, like, the one thing I've always been, like, please avoid doing. So, let's do this. So, it's still up. It's still there. There's just a D after brick house. I'm not going to type it in the chat, but just add a D after brick house, and everything's there, same passwords and everything. So, again, just please enjoy responsibly. These two albums are already up on YouTube anyway, so it's not that big a deal this week regardless, but the password for this week is all lowercase, all one word, minty fresh. So there's the password. You can enjoy. The track just ended. I'm just gonna play it again as we outro here. So again, thank you for joining. And next week, oh god, I clicked the wrong thing. Next week, we will be listening to, like, the only two Psychos Ghost things. I mean, aside from the regular studio albums on ROMs, the only other two Psychos Ghost things that aren't on the Stereo Records Bandcamp. So one is a ROMs promo mix, and then we'll be listening to the pre-release version of SimStim, which is pretty radically different on some of the tracks. So it's a very, very interesting artifact to check out. Some of it is similar, but some of the tracks are very different, so we'll have that to look forward to checking out next week. And yeah, like I said, gonna keep the episodes a little bit on the shorter side for the next few weeks until I leave for Japan, but we will keep at it. And yeah, Brick House with a D at the end. You can continue to enjoy responsibly. Alright, thank you for tuning in, and I gotta go get ready for a fancy dinner, so I will see you later. Peace out.
To come downstairs.
The witch has slaves, and now she's trying to cast a spell on us. What's that smell? Is it a spell? What's the dish made of?
The soup is Greek, but the dish is made in China.
It's all Greek to me! My dish is melting! The witch has put a new cauldron in front of me.
Don't call me a bitch! I mean witch!
Which bitch?
When I was just a little bitch, my mother taught me to never eat food from strangers.
The witch has gone potty! I think I just went potty. I think I just went cauldron!
And always think twice before crossing a road, because there will be witches flying in all directions. And always make sure you haven't walked past a black cat.
Oh, please take us out to the cauldron now! Yeah, Mom, please undo the spell.